Hey everyone, I'm Justin with ExtremeTerrain.com, and if you're looking to dramatically change up the look and modernize the taillights on your 2016 through 2023 Tacoma at home, well then you should definitely check out the Raxium ST LED taillights here with the smoke lenses. Now these taillights will deliver that very dark, very aggressive look thanks to the combination of the black housings with the smoke lenses, while at the same time delivering a 100% modern LED operation and unique running light experience here with the Raxiums, all for right around that low $200 price point. So big features here with the Raxiums will be that radical change in appearance from those boring stock red and clear taillights to a massive upgrade in lighting thanks to the 100% LED operation. Let's be honest here guys, the stock taillights are pretty boring and chances are they may be a bit beat up from years of wheeling or just day-to-day abuse. Now the Raxium options here on the other hand will not only freshen things up a bit, but also give that truck a much more modern look by adding things like the diffused LED running lights, along with the very unique brake and turn signals thanks to the high-powered strips of red LEDs. Reverse lights here don't get left out. They also get the LED treatment as well and will be found right in the middle here of the actual tail light housing with the rows of bright white LEDs. Now last but not least, you can't forget that smoked housing here or smoked appearance, which is really a must-have if you're looking to nail that kind of blacked out look with your Tacoma at home. That is very popular with a lot of truck owners nowadays. Now moving into construction guys, and the Raxium taillights are gonna provide you with a really nice quality build despite that lower price point, and that is kind of indicative of what we see with a lot of the Raxium stuff here on the site. Now you are looking at things like the OE quality ABS plastic housings or base that's gonna house all of those high quality modern LEDs, and everything at that point is sealed up nice and tight with that really dark smoked polycarbonate lens. Now the one thing I do wanna point out guys is that despite all of these changes, all of the modern LED, these taillights are 100% plug and play. So there's no need for any modification, any wiring, or anything like that. Should make for a very easy day when it comes time for the install. Moving into our pricing segment, and the Raxiums will live right around that low to mid $200 mark here, give or take, which does make these one of the most affordable full LED replacements on the site for your Tacoma at home. Now you can certainly keep things a little bit more basic, a little bit more budget friendly if you wanted to go with a simple stock replacement, but at the same time, if you wanted to go in the other direction, you got options from Forum, Alpharex, and Morimoto. They're all gonna be a few $100 more than the Raxium options that we have here today. So I like to think these kind of live right there in the middle. They are delivering a lot of nice features, but at the same time, you're not gonna be paying a ridiculous amount of money. But now we want to shift gears and talk more about the installation, and the site is going to call this a soft 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, thanks largely to that plug and play install we talked about earlier, which should take you about an hour or so to complete from start to finish. Now to give you a better idea of just how this one might go down on your Tacoma at home, let's throw it out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
Tools required for this install include a ratchet and a 10mm socket. What's up guys? Today we're installing a set of taillights on our Tacoma, so let's get started. So to remove our factory taillights, we have a 10mm bolt here and then a 10mm bolt here. It's going to be the bottom of the two at the bottom of the taillight. So we'll grab a 10mm socket to take those out, and then we'll disconnect the connectors we have on the back side. And now we have access to our 3 connectors, so we'll just push in the gray tabs and pull them out to release them. And then we'll do that same thing on the other side. So now that we have our factory taillights removed, we're ready to install our new ones. This is just as simple as plugging in our 3 connectors. They're all different, so you can't mix them up, and then we'll slide it into place and reinstall our 2 bolts. So now we'll just match all of these up and press them down so you hear the click. And you can tuck your wires away and slide the taillight into place. And then we'll take our 2 bolts and thread those in from the side. And then grab your 10mm socket and tighten them down. And now you can do that same thing on the other side. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the Raxiom ST LED taillights with black housing and smoked lens for your 2016 to 23 Tacoma. Thank you for watching, and for all things Tacoma, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.